I'm Rebeccah Bassell, one of the producers at Deck 9 Games. Today, I'm in Idaho Springs, here to show you the inspiration behind our new in-game location for Life is Strange True Colors, Haven Springs, Colorado.
When it came time to decide where we were going to set the story for Life is Strange True Colors, it surprisingly wasn't the first choice to have it be about our home. You know, it's always the right in between your eyes obvious things that are really what ends up working. But we saw an opportunity to put Alex and her journey in finding a new home, mirroring that of our dev team finding a home in Colorado, to put it in a small mountain town.
Okay. This is probably the most Haven thing I've seen yet.
It's really cool to have that opportunity to show the biodiversity of Colorado. You know, you have the beautiful, sometimes intimidating, awesome Rocky Mountains to the west, wildlife, flora, and different biomes all over the state. One of my friends, who was also a Colorado transplant, actually told me, living in Colorado in itself is a flex. And now, having lived here, I 100% agree. Living in Colorado and these beautiful mountains and the towns and everything that Colorado has to offer is incredibly special. And it's wonderful to have Alex take that same journey too and come to the same conclusion.
So, this is Haven Springs. This is my home now.
Some specific details that we brought from our visits to these tiny mountain towns to inform Haven. First part of it would probably be the architecture. All of these little mountain towns usually have architecture from old Western times of the late 1800s to early 1900s. Colorfully painted storefronts and ornate little signs. Businesses that are bespoke to the town, run by people in the town.
Alex, meet Eleanor Lath, owner of the flower shop, and honest to God, royalty of Haven Springs.
You own the Black Lantern.
For the last 12 years or so. It's good to meet you, Alex.
One of the funniest little quirks, and it's something that Alex also references in the game, is a lot of Colorado natives love to pick on newbies, and they always ask you, how's the altitude treating you? You know, are you getting used to the altitude? You got sick yet? And when I first got here, I was kind of like, they're just yanking a chain. That's like a silly thing, but no, I can tell you from experience, it is a real thing, and you can get really sick.
A tiny town so deep in the mountains that car sickness is the price of entry.
You definitely get used to it after a while, but you kind of feel this sense of accomplishment when you do, and that's kind of what Haven feels like, or any of these small Colorado towns when you get there. You turn one corner of that little winding road, and then poof, it just opens up to this bustling, populated town that feels like it's impossible to be there.
Welcome to Haven.
One of the most memorable aspects of Colorado towns to our dev team were just how proud people from Colorado or people who have moved to Colorado and are now transplants, how proud they are of their state. They'll often wear a lot of Colorado flag baseball hats, hang Colorado flags in their homes. And it's something we try to show with Gabe too. He's definitely really excited and really proud to be now living in Colorado and has fully embraced it.
When you move to Colorado, you automatically get an amazing beard, a pretentious knowledge of craft beers, and a Subaru.
Funny, I didn't get any of those things.
Don't worry, I will stop at nothing to get you your very own Colorado welcome kit.
I don't know about the Subaru, but he's definitely on the right track. The fictional town of Haven Springs and the real state of Colorado as a whole definitely inspires a lot of pride by the people who live here, the people who visit it, and the people who come to make it their home, just like our dev team. Deck 9 Games is incredibly proud and excited to be able to have the opportunity to show just how special, unique, and wonderful the state of Colorado is, and all the mountain towns and what they have to offer. It's a home worth celebrating for all of the inhabitants of Haven Springs. And by the end of the game, we hope players will start to wonder if that could be the same case for Alex as well.
There's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure.